Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to master one of the most fundamental and useful tenses in the English language, the present simple. I know grammar can sometimes feel a bit tricky, but I promise, by the end of this video, you'll be using the present simple like a pro. It's actually much easier than you think, and we use it all the time in our daily conversations. So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive right in. First things first, what exactly is the present simple tense? We use it to talk about things that are generally true, like facts or scientific laws. For example, the sun rises in the east. This is a universal truth. It happens every day, it's a fact. Another example? Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Again, this is a scientific fact. We also use it for habits or routines, things we do regularly. Think about your daily life. I drink coffee every morning. Or, she walks her dog in the afternoon. These are actions that happen repeatedly. It's not just about what's happening right now, but what happens habitually. Let's break down the structure. It's super simple, which is why it's called the present simple. For most subjects like I, you, we, and they, you just use the base form of the verb. For instance, I work in an office. You play the guitar. We live in the city. They speak English. See? No changes to the verb. It's just the subject plus the verb. You can't get much easier than that. This is the foundation, and once you get this, you're already halfway there. So remember, I, you, we, they, just use the verb as it is. I eat, you run, we sing, they learn. Easy peasy. Now, here's the one little trick you need to remember. When the subject is a third-person singular, that means he, she, or it, we add an s or s to the end of the verb. This is the most common mistake learners make, but we're going to fix that today. For example, instead of he work, we say he works. Instead of she play, it's she plays. And for it? It rains a lot in winter. Let's look at a few more examples. My brother lives in London. Brother is a he, so we add es to live. The cat sleeps on the sofa. The cat is an it, so we add es to sleep. She teaches history. Here, we add as, because the verb teach ends in ch. So, when do we add es instead of just as? Great question. The rule is quite straightforward. If the verb ends in s, as, esh, ch, x, or z, we add es. This is mainly for pronunciation, to make the word easier to say. Let's practice. The verb miss ends in s, so it becomes he misses his family. The verb watch ends in chi, so it becomes she watches TV every evening. The verb fix ends in x, so it becomes he fixes cars. And the verb go? That's a special one. It becomes goes. He goes to the gym. And do becomes does. She does her homework. Don't worry about memorizing this list right away. The more you read and listen to English, the more natural it will feel. What about making negative sentences? It's also very simple. We use the auxiliary verbs do not or does not. We usually shorten them to don't and doesn't in spoken English. For I, you, we, and they, we use don't plus the base form of the verb. For example, I don't like spiders. You don't live here. They don't work on weekends. Notice the verb like, live, and work are in their base form. We don't add an es. For the third-person singular, he, she, it, we use doesn't, plus the base form of the verb. This is super important. Once you use doesn't, the main verb goes back to its original form. You don't add an s. For example, the positive sentence is, he plays tennis. The negative is, he doesn't play tennis, not he doesn't plays. The "assy" from her plays has moved to do to make does. Let's try another one. She speaks French. The negative is, she doesn't speak French. One more. It rains a lot. The negative is, it doesn't rain a lot. So, the rule is simple. Use don't or doesn't, and always use the base form of the main verb. Now, let's move on to questions. How do we ask questions in the present simple? You guessed it. We use our friends do and does again. We just put them at the beginning of the sentence. For I, you, we, and they, start the question with do. For example, do you speak English? Do they live nearby? Do we have enough time? The structure is do plus subject plus base verb. Again, the main verb is in its base form. And for he, she, and it, we start the question with does. For example, does he work here? Does she like chocolate? Does it snow in your country? The structure is does plus subject plus base verb. Just like in negative sentences, when we use does, the main verb stays in its base form. We don't add an as. It's does he work? Not does he works? Answering these questions is easy too. You can use short answers. Yes, I do, or no, I don't. Or yes, she does, or no, she doesn't. So let's quickly recap what we've learned. We use the present simple for facts and routines. For I, you, we, they, we use the base verb. For he, she, it, we add as or as. To make negatives, we use don't or doesn't, plus the base verb. And to ask questions, we start with do or does, followed by the subject and the base verb. It might seem like a lot of rules, but they all fit together logically. Practice is the key. Try to make your own sentences. Think about your daily routine. What do you do every day? I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. Now think about a friend or family member. My mom works in a hospital. She helps people. She doesn't work on Sundays. Let's practice together with a little quiz. I'll give you a sentence with a blank, and you try to fill it in. Ready? Number 1. My cat, I, sleep a lot. Since my cat is an it, the answer is sleeps. My cat sleeps a lot. Good job. Number 2. They, not live in this city. The subject is they, so we use don't. The answer is they don't live in this city. Excellent. Number 3. She na my, speak. Spanish? This is a question with she, so we start with does and use the base verb. The answer is, does she speak Spanish? You're getting the hang of this. Remember, the present simple is also used for schedules and timetables, even if they refer to the future. For example, the train leaves at 5 p.m., or the movie starts in 10 minutes. This is because these events are fixed and scheduled. It's a common and very useful way to talk about the near future. So if you see a sentence about a schedule, like a flight or a class, it's often in the present simple. My flight departs at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And that's a wrap on the present simple. We've covered positive sentences, negatives, questions, and the special rules for he, she, and it. I hope this breakdown has made things much clearer for you. The most important thing now is to practice. Try to notice the present simple when you're reading or listening to English. Try to use it when you're speaking. Write down 5 things you do every day and 5 things a friend does. The more you use it, the more it will become second nature. Thank you so much for watching today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you do not miss our next grammar lesson. If you have any questions at all, or if there's another topic you'd like me to cover, please leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you all. Keep practicing, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.